Hello, everybody. It's RFL time here. Season X is officially here, guys, and we are all excited. This is Pecan. You guys know I'm so excited to be calling my first ever RFL game. Not official yet. It's still just the preseason, but man, this is just an exciting time. 5 Hall of Famers just got announced last night. Just saw a game earlier today, man, and man, I feel the electricity and everything. Before we get into that, man, let's talk about it. The Diablos and the Pioneers. The Pioneers, 9-8 a year ago, just missed out on the playoffs as they took that loss to the Aviators. And then the Diablos, they went 10-7 last year. They got a wild card win against the Lumberjacks, and then the next game they lost to the Condors, who ended up to go win the Reload Bowl, which no one thought was going to happen. But the Diablos, man, they loaded up, and we are going to see Colorado Rivers, who they drafted to be the replacement for Reed Wagner. And then, of course, the number 2 overall pick that they traded all of those picks for, Dior Gore, the former Alabama star wide receiver. And we're also going to be able to see Manny Rojas and Zach Tank, and, of course, the 5'9" wonder that is Javier Santana. We are live here from Mexico City, guys, so that's going to be enough for me, but let's get into this game.
Got it all right.
Here we go. So the Pioneers, they will get the ball first. Good return, right away. All right, getting used to this RFL, but here we go. Javier Santana, the starting cornerback. He had some issues a year ago with the injuries. Oh my gosh, he's going to roll out, and he's going to be brought down for the sack by the former Miami Hurricane, Tyreek McFall. First play, and that did not go the way that Javier Santana wanted that to go. 7-yard loss already in the first preseason play for Javier. Not a good one as he gets it out to Deshaun Evans, the former Baylor wide receiver, now in his 3rd year here in the RFL.
And it's 3rd and 10.
He's going to go deep. And incomplete, broken up. As that is a great play there.
3 plays and out.
They will have to punt this ball away. Looks like Antonio Daniels on the coverage as he broke that one up. And here we go. Are we going to get our first hit? No, it's going to be George McGafton. So he will start the first quarter. So for the preseason, the starters in the first game, they will play 1 quarter, and then the backups, they will play the rest of the way, all 3 quarters. They're going to hand the ball off. Oh, stiff arm there. As guess who? Madison Axel already showing how much of a menace he can
brings up 2nd and 5.
Nice little 5-yard run there. And they're just going to hand the ball right back to us. Look who is there, Manny Rojas, ranked number 11 overall from Florida.
3rd and 4.
Now here with the Pittsburgh Pioneers. McGafton. He's going to go deep. Oh, and what a catch! What a dot and what a catch!
That's good.
That is Courtney Mitchell on the catch.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
And in motion, McGafton, and that's going to be a flag. They're going to take a delay of game there.
Delay of game, offense.
That'll be 5 yards. Pushing them back a bit. But the Diablos, they're coming into this year with so much hype. You know, they're the highest overall team in the RFL. As he gets a nice pass down too. The reliable one for this team the last 2 years, Glenn Sharp.
1st
USC in his third season now in the RFL.
Brought down by AG3. Under center.
Captain.
Gonna put a tight end in motion there.
He's going to run the ball back to Axel, but he's going to
Number 26 is the ball carrier.
guards on the play. Good
Taken down right at the line of scrimmage.
by the
No
Pirates.
gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 33-yard line.
And in motion here. They're playing with a lot of motion here. Empty set. He's going to get it out, and look who it is. Dior Gordon, the number 2 overall pick in the season as a huge wrap. As he is brought down there by one of the best cornerbacks in the RFL, Xavier Eves. And now it's a 3rd and 7 for the Diablos here. The captain. They snap.
Intended for his breakout. Sets up fourth down.
Angelo Michaels there. Forcing the pressure there, forcing a Diablos field goal here. As I'll bring out Mason Morandi. And it is good. So the Diablos will take the first lead here.
Makes the score our home team 3. Visitors nothing.
Javier Santana and the Pioneers again.
First down and 10.
Just like I said, you know, he had some games where he was playing really good and then he would get hurt, and then that was where Devin Diggs would come in and get some reps, but he also, you know, was complaining about, you know, not wanting to be the backup to Javier. Oh my goodness. Great pressure there from the Diablos. I'll get back to that point, but look who it is. Clayton Zeno, the former Horn Frog, with the sack. So just like their last drive, it's a 7-yard loss. Oh man, that pressure is clearly getting to Javier. They're going to have him cold right from the start. Maybe playing with some happy feet here.
It's now 3rd down and 1.
Santana, oh my goodness, as he is brought down for the 3rd sack. And it's the main man for the Diablos. Marvin Wolfer, 33 years old, pretty close to retiring. You gotta think that he maybe at least got like 1 or 2 years
Fair
left
catch.
in the
Signal
league.
for
And
and
that's a big reason. We haven't seen him yet, but that was a big reason why. Coach Steve Forbes, he drafted Duke Cushing and Lou Burks. We haven't seen him yet. We've seen him in the next 3 quarters, but those are 2 guys that he drafted to get them ready to be the replacement for Marvin Wolfer. That's what they're doing.
Brought down right at
Times
the line of
on the
scrimmage.
play.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Also some
At
moves
the
that we did see.
40
So yeah, so the Diablos, they ended up trading for, oh, and there's a flag on the play, but they ended up trading for
Pass
Devin
interference.
Diggs, you know, and they
Defense.
drafted Colorado Rivers, and Golden Diggs said, all right, well, now I'm going to be quarterback 3. So now he's over there with the Orlando Sentinels, but there was another trade, you know, they also drafted Johnson with the Michigan running back that we'll probably see tonight. Actually, we'll probably see him and Javante
Brings up
Nickerson
2nd and
a little
7.
bit tonight. 2nd and 7. And hand it off back to Axel. Has a lot of room to run, and he will not be able to clear it, but he does get a first down. Jackson Axel. Let's remind you guys, he's 25 years old. So the Diablos, they still got so many years left for this kid. It is absolutely insane. That kid college series anymore.
Taken down
But
right
man,
at the
what a
line of
play
scrimmage. No
by
gain on the
Madison
play.
Axel.
2nd and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Turn the mark
To number 26.
Second game down a little bit.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
All righty, here we go. They're going to hand the ball to Axel here, as he is going to be stuffed, as he's going to be brought down just short of the first down.
It's 4th down.
As he's going to be brought down by Cody John. So the Diablos, they will be going for it. They're going to hand the ball to Axel. He will not get it. Denied. And look who it is again, Cody John. Cody John making 2 huge plays on the defense. So that was 2 huge plays for Cody John here, as Javier Santana will be able to get one more drive. Oh my goodness, what a run so far here. That is a very good run by Zach Tank, the second running back. Actually, no, I think he was the second running back to be taken in the RFL Season X draft. Javier Santana, he's going to roll out as he's going to dump it off there. It's a nice little pass to Farrell Raines. So the Pioneers trying to get it moving now. And the ball to Zach Tank. And man, what a workhorse he has been. He's just showing everything that he was doing for the Florida Gators the past 2 years. Started out at Georgia back in CS6. But man, everyone got to see how great Zach Tank was in his final game as a Florida Gator, where he just ran for over 200 yards against the Memphis Tigers in his last ever game.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
We'll have to see if he does come out. As 8 seconds left in the first quarter. We'll see if he gets one more snap up, and nope, that will do it. So it is going to be 3-0 here at the end of the first quarter, as the second quarter coming up. All right, here we go, folks. 1st and 10. And here comes the man who, ironically, ended the... Oh, my goodness, what a run! And he is gone! Touchdown, Pioneers! Mike Troy III breaks off a huge run as he scores with ease there. Oh, my gosh, and the juke move that he put on there. I want to see who that was that he juked out. Greg Pounds. Pretty sure that guy played in CS5, if I recall. Got to go look at that. But yeah, he just made Greg Pounds look silly on that play.
Makes the score. Visitors 7, our home team 3.
So that is a touchdown for the Pioneers. But just like I said, ironically, the man that's now playing quarterback for the Pioneers for the next 3 quarters was the man who led the team and ended their playoffs a year ago in Kyle Bain. But here we go. The first look, guys, of the Clemson prodigy, the CS7 national champion, Colorado Rivers. He was the second quarterback to be taken in the RFL Season X draft. And now we're going to see how he's going to look here as he's dump it off here to J.C. Johnson for a first down. So that's what you want to see out of your young rookie gunslinger here. But Colorado Rivers, you know, started his career out CS6 with the Utah Utes, got them to the national championship game, and they lost that game. But then he joins the Clemson Tigers in CS7, gets to the national championship game, and they win it
4 yards on the pick.
by beating Ohio State. And then in CS8, you know, of course, they had that terrible end you know, the end that they didn't want by losing to the Oregon Ducks in the first round.
49-yard line.
But now here's his chance. He's a very accomplished cornerback, and everyone is very excited to see what he's going to do with this stacked Diablos roster as they hand the ball out there to J.C. Johnson there as he will be denied the first down.
A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
So we did see the Diablos go for it in the last quarter, but it looks like they won't be going for it there. That was a tackle by Stephen Baltas.
Fair catch.
They will call a fair catch, but here we go.
They'll take over 1st down and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Kyle Bain.
The 1st down pass. Caught by
Nice little pass there.
It's a pickup of 6.
But that was a great play there
And 4 at the 30-yard line.
by Mike Troy III, and it looks like Kyle Bain is going to keep it for himself. So the thing is about Bain is that, you know, he led the Aviators to the playoffs. The Aviators, they didn't re-sign him. The Pioneers, you know, they had Devin Diggs as the backup to Javier Santana, and then they traded Devin Diggs away because he didn't want to be the backup. But, you know, it's very realistic for the Pioneers to be like, hey, you know, we still have some concerns. We still don't know if Javier is the guy for us. You know, we like what we have seen, but if we can't get him to play all 4 quarters for 17 games, you know, might as well go to a guy that you can rely on. And, you know, Kyle Bain was just sitting at home. What a run by Mike Troy III. And this is an impressive display by Mike Troy III.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Here we go. 1st and 10 in the gun. Oh my gosh, Mike Troy III is just getting off huge runs here. Who is this guy? Mike Troy III has been balling out, man. Oh my goodness.
Chicago.
Former USC running back. And what a impressive performance he is putting on right now. Play action pass. Bain is going to keep it to himself, but he's going to be brought down for the sack. Big time play there for the Diablos as Byron Kendricks gets the sack as he comes into the game as Earl Brown and Dre Dawkins are checked out. Play action pass. Oh, nice hit there. Kind of leaving Dalton Robinson there on an island by himself. He gets it there, but that will be a 4th down. So that will bring the field goal team out. Tanner Brown getting his first field goal attempt up, and it is good. So the Pioneers will take a 10-3 lead in preseason week 1. Also letting you guys know, next week, the Pioneers, they will be taking on the Crusaders. Oh my goodness, what a hit. But the Pioneers, next week, they will be traveling to Los Angeles to take on the Crusaders in their next preseason game, while the Diablos, they will be taking on the Bulls. So they had to punt the ball away on Colorado River's first ever RFL drive. I know it's first ever, but really the first ever is all going to come in the regular season. You know, in the Diablos, they have to play the Bulls, who was a playoff team a year ago. So, and then the Pioneers, they will open up their season at home against the San Diego Red Dragons. Colorado River tries to fit into a narrow window there. I'm sure he saw the performance from Jaden Young tonight for the Steamers. But there's been a lot of reports that Colorado Rivers, he's going to be the guy to start the year. Incomplete pass there. Tries to get to Pridgett there for the second play in a row, but that is an incomplete pass. I want to know how much that rain is playing into effect in this game. It is rainy in Mexico City. So they all punt this ball away. So,
Fair catch.
but so far, everything that we have heard, you know, I don't think there's going to be a quarterback controversy. You don't take a cornerback like Colorado Rivers in the first round. We know Forbes, you know, he wasn't too happy with things he was getting from Lane Kearney and McGafton, and he doesn't think McGafton is the guy of the future. So we should be seeing Colorado Rivers starting in that Week 1 game against the Bulls, and that's a tough matchup for a rookie cornerback to come into it too. Nice run by Mike Troy III. He is just gashing the backups of the Diablos. 4 carries for 90 yards. Absolutely insane production that they are getting out of this kid. And it's going to be a shovel pass there. So he's going to be brought down, and there, the man that we just talked about earlier, who Forbes drafted to be the replacement for Marvin Wolford. And it's crazy because Duke Cushing, I'm pretty sure he was a 3rd-round pick. Flag on the play. We'll have to wait and see what the refs say. It is a offside Pioneers and Henry Dockett. So they catch the Diablos defense slipping there.
Still 2nd down.
So here we go. They're going to hand the... Oh, nope. Kyle Bain's going to keep it for himself, but he is going to be brought down only for a 1-yard gain. Here we go, 3rd and 7, and the 2-minute warning is here, guys. Empty set for the Pioneers. Oh, he's going to check it down to Mike Troy, and he will not get the first down, but Forbes, he will call a timeout here. But, you know, the expectations for this Diablos team, you know, the next 2 years is at least a Relo Bowl. At least get to the Relo Bowl and win, especially with the amount of talent that you have on this Diablos team. Oh, and that field goal was almost blocked. Are they going to get him for a roughing?
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker.
Yes, they do. Roughing the kicker. So a new set of downs. Zion Anderson, the 2nd-round pick out of Penn State, committing the penalty there and giving the Pittsburgh Pioneer a new set of down as he's going to hand the ball to Mike Troy. And that's just a rookie mistake that I know Forbes is going to want to have a chat with Zion about that. Maybe, you know, get some lessons from Clayton Zeno there. Bain takes snap. Oh, as that pass is going to be broken up by Duke Cushing there. Duke Cushing starting to look very impressive. Kyle Bain takes snap. He's going to roll out, but he overthrows it. Just air nails that pass right over his head. Zion Anderson on the coverage there. So good defense there by the Diablos. And the kick is up, and it is good. So the Pioneers will make this a 13-3 game.
Visitors 13, our home team 3.
As let's see what Colorado Rivers can do with only just over a minute left to go.
They'll take over. First down and 10. Their own 28-yard line.
Here we go, Colorado Rivers back on the field. And a guy we haven't heard his name called, you know, a guy that I'm kind of waiting to see. Nice pass there. I was just about to say his name, but guess what? That is the first catch for Corey Polley III, drafted out of Miami. What a big year he had for the Miami Hurricanes in CS8. Third-round pick for the Diablos. Or I think it was the fourth-round pick. I can't remember. I'll have to go back and look. But, yeah, that was the first catch for Corey Polly, the third. As he's going to pass it up there to Courtney Mitchell. As Colorado Rivers and Diablos, they're playing hurry up here.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Trevante Nickerson is in the game. Oh, nice blocking there from the Diablos as he tries to get it up there to... Oh, man. Incomplete pass. That pass is dropped. Rivers takes snap. He's going to go deep. Does he have a man? Incomplete pass. Pass is broken up. Great coverage there by James Harrow. And the Diablos, they're going to put this ball away. So that wind must be crazy going into the other direction. Oh, it's going to be a rugby-style punt. Flag on the play.
Personal foul.
And they're going to get a roughing the kicker as well. So trading back roughing the kickers here, as it looks like the rugby-style punt helped out the Diablos very much there. So they're going to get a new set of downs. Maybe got time for one more play to get your field goal team out, to get Mason Morandi a shot here to put some points on the board. But Rivers is going to get it to Corey Polly here just in the middle of the field as he's brought down. And, yep, that's where you bring Morandi out.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
But just like I said, Corey Polly, he's another rookie here in the RFL. Played his first year in the college series back in CS6 with the Colorado Buffs, same as his current teammate Zion Anderson, and then he went to the Miami Hurricanes for his last 2 years as CS7 and CS8. Takes a big hit here, guys. We are almost close to halftime, as that's what they're going to do. They're going to knee it out. As that will bring us to halftime here, folks. As I'm going to show you guys the schedule here. So we got many more games to come. Tomorrow, you know, as we see the Red Dragons against the Monarchs, we're also going to be seeing the Dreadnoughts against the Crusaders. We are back, folks. The second half is underway. As the Diablos, they're going to try and get some points.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Colorado Rivers coming back out. Finally got some points on that drive, but you definitely want to see more from him in this game. And surprisingly, the Diablos, the Pioneers, 0 passing yards in the first half. That's a wild stat. But obviously the first half MVP thus far has been Mike Troy III for the Pioneers. They got to get this ball away. They're going to hand the ball to J.C. Johnson. Nice stiff arm there as he's going to be brought down for a first down. As he just put JoJo Shilsey on his butt.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Nice run there by JC. Colorado Rivers facing pressure. He's got to get rid of it. And he is taken down for a sack. Great play there. Dwayne Costin.
2nd and 20 at the 25-yard line.
The former Utah Ute. The 8-year pro. Yeah, Forbes is not happy about sacks, seeing his young quarterback take a sack like that. You want your quarterback to get rid of that ball as best as he can. Rivers looking, and he's going to be brought down again. Dwayne Costin for the second play in a row as he's going to get his second sack. So 3rd and 21. Rivers takes snap. Oh, and that pass is dropped by Corey Polly, but Rivers just threw that ball behind him. You definitely want to throw that ball in front of him, as Corey Polly just couldn't hold on to that ball. So here we go. The Diablos, they will punt this ball away after they get the first down from J.C. Johnson, but then they just went backwards. So here comes Kyle Bain.
At their own 34-yard line.
Play action pass. And I have no idea who Bain was throwing that to.
It's second down and 10.
Here we go, 2nd and 10. Oh, big hit there from number 48. Clayton Zeno, who is out there still on the field. So just like Taylor Mays, I get Clayton Zeno is going to get some reps too. Bain had to get rid of it, as that will be a 4th down for the Pioneers. So yeah, you're looking at the Pioneers schedule. You know, they played the Red Dragons in week 1. They played the Condors week 2. Week 3, you know, you got the divisional game against the Cougars. Week 4, they're going to play against the Hogs. They got 4 home games in a row with the Cougars, the Hogs, the Crusaders, the Huskies, and then they play the Bisons. Then you got the Bulls, the Elks. And then, man, you got 4 straight away games and 2 a bye week. So they don't have their bye week until week 13. So pretty wild. And then they end their year with games against the Miners, the Cougars, the Explorers, Snowhawks, and, of course, the team that ended their season a year ago, the St. Louis Aviators. Nice pass there from Colorado Rivers as he gets it to Pritchett there for the first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Nice pass there as he puts it right out in front for Pritchett to make that catch. New set of down now for the Diablos. Oh, just met instantly in the backfield. Nickerson had nowhere to go. Only a 2-yard run.
On the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Rivers takes the snap. Oh, and that's a tough catch to make. Nice. Great job to hold on to that ball by Courtney Mitchell.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
Oh, man, it's just going to be dropped for a 4-yard loss. Travante Nickerson brought down by Bradley Paris. So that will be another 4th down for the Diablos here. But, you know, got to think here that Forbes is probably playing with a very vanilla offense here. You know, and that's probably what we're going to see from most teams in the preseason. You know, teams don't want to show their hands too much. You kind of just want to see how everybody does by doing the little, the little things right. That's really what you want to see from when you're playing with a lot of these guys who are just mainly playing as depth. You know, maybe you see a guy who's going to be a player of the future, but really of what the preseason is all about is just getting those guys those reps and, you know, playing with these very vanilla offenses and everything. So, you know, we're probably not going to see really of what the Diablos offense is going to really look like until they play that game against the Bulls in week 1. So here we go, 3rd and 1. As they're going to run a quarterback sneak, but he is denied. Bain denied the first down as Kendricks was there on the play to make the stop. So now the Pioneers, they will punt this ball away. And they will get the ball back to Rivers. But yeah, you know, so they play the Bulls, and then you have a big-time game week 2 against the Desperados. And then the Steamers, you got the Sentinels in week 5. You play at the Voyagers. And then you got 3 home games in a row with the Thunderbirds, the Tigers, the Marshalls, and then another game against the Tigers, and then you got the Explorers, the Shamrocks, the Monarchs, and then just the same as the Pioneers do, they have a bye week, and then week 14 they play at San Jose against the Condors, which was the team that ended their season a year ago. Then week 15 you got the Dreadnoughts, the Thunderbirds, the Armadillos, and then you end your year with a big-time game against Marquise Washington and the Desperados in the final game. So the Diablos, you know, they got a second-place schedule because they finished second place in their division, and
Brings up 2nd and 3.
you know, with how talented this team is, you know, a lot of folks think this is a team that's going to end up in the Real Bowl. And when you're making runs like that, like Trevante Nickerson does, and you have Madison Axel on your team, and with Rivers, I mean, even though he is a rookie, this is an excellent situation for him to be drafted in. Going to hand the ball back to Nickerson here as he gets a nice little 5-yard run. But yeah, in the NRC, I mean, this is at least a team in the top. You got to think for the top 3 teams out of the NRC to make the Real Bowl, even with the rookie cornerback, you got to think that they are close to, they're either number 1 or number 2 on your list of teams to make it there. Just with how talented and how deep this team is, and even though we didn't get to say Dior Gore's name a lot tonight, everyone is excited to see what he's going to do. You know, they traded away Piku McCullough to get him. Rivers looking, and he's going to be brought down for a sack. Roland Kaiser. Man, has this been a tough second half for Colorado Rivers. Didn't get sacked at all in the second quarter, and now he's been sacked 3 times here in the third quarter alone.
Makes the score. Visitors 13. Our home team 9.
But for the Pioneers, you know, the Pioneers, all they want to do is just make the playoffs. That's all they want to do. You know, you got Javier Santana, and then you also bring Kyle Bain in kind of as a, you know, as an insurance piece in case if Javier does get hurt and miss some time. Because this Pioneers roster, it's not a bad one at all. But that is a tough division to be in, as you still got the Hogs, you still got the Cougars, and you got the Huskies in that division. And it's not hard to think that all 4 of these teams that are in the ARC North are on the rise. And the ball up to Troy again. Big run here. Oh my goodness, he's going to be powerbombed there by Zion Anderson. As we are close to the end of the third quarter, they will call one more play. They're going to hand the ball up to Mike Troy again. Big run, and what a game Mike Troy has been having. As that will bring us to the end of make sure I get that right for you guys. Alrighty, here we go. Fourth quarter is here. Kyle Bain. Oh! Breaks the tackle, and what a run! What a run by Bryce Witherspoon there. Even though Mike Troy III has been getting all the carries tonight, Bryce Witherspoon is even showing that he can make some plays too. Mike Troy III is checked back in. They're going to hand the ball back to him, only for a 2-yard gain.
The tackle made at the 12-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
2nd and 8. Bain. He's going to check it down, but that is an incomplete pass. Broken up by Antonio Daniels Jr. The free safety there on the play. 3rd and 8. Bain takes snap. Has a man. Oh, and he breaks the tackle. And that is a first down for the Pioneers. What a play by Dorian Cope.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Wow, Dorian Cope had Clayton Zeno all over him and was able to just beat Zion Anderson there for the first down. Bain under center, goal line set. They're going to hand the ball to Witherspoon, and oh my goodness, what a hole, and touchdown Pioneers. As both of the running backs will get the scores in this game for the Pioneers, as the Pioneers will now make this a 2-possession lead. And don't forget, guys, we got plenty of games left to go. We still got games going on tomorrow, games going on Thursday, and then on Friday night, guys, it's the Explorers against the Bulldogs. Going to see Coach Bartman in his debut for the London Bulldogs this year. Going to see how well he does against a very talented Explorers team. Oh my goodness, what a cut back there. Nice return there as he gets all the way down to the 39. Alrighty, it was a rough third quarter for Colorado Rivers. Let's see what this kid is made of. And I can still call him a kid because he's a rookie, so gonna hand the ball off. Oh, he's gonna be immediately brought down. We haven't seen too much stuff tonight, but any time that Rivers has taken snaps to try and throw it, the Pioneers have just been in the back getting to him. Nice little pass there. Nice little check down to Courtney Mitchell. Courtney Mitchell has been his main guy throughout this game, as that is a first down Diablos. But that's the thing when you take a gamble on a rookie cornerback, and I'm sure Forbes is expecting this, but there's probably going to be some growing pains, for Rivers in his journey and everything. So I'm sure Forbes is expecting there to be some rookie moments, but when we get to see Rivers in his chance to play with the ones, when that game against the Bulls starts, that's going to be a flag on a play for a delay of game there, so that will push them back 5 yards. So that will push the Diablos back 5 yards. 2nd and 12. Oh my goodness, what a hit. Man.
It's a gain of 6.
Denard Pittman just took a big hit. Rivers airing it out. Incomplete pass. Great coverage there by James Harrow. And the Diablos, they will go for it here. Rivers takes snap. Oh, and it is dropped. Denard Pittman must have been feeling the effects of that hit as he drops an easy one. You can't place it any better than that, as that will be a turnover on down. So I'm not going to put that on Rivers at all. That was a clear drop by Denard Pittman there. That is unfortunate for the Diablos, as it looks like they're about to convert a 4th down there. That's Mike Troy III. He's going to be brought down by Kendricks here.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Bain, screen pass here. He's going to get it to Mike Troy, but he is going to be only getting a yard there.
To number 27. No gain on the play. And it's
3rd and 9. Bain takes snap. Flag on the play. as he's going to be just short of a first down. You got to think this is, yep, holding on the offense, and I'm sure the Diablos are going to decline it. Blake Cornelius with the penalty. Let's see, we'll punt this ball away. I gotta say, the fire on the Diablos pants is probably one of the best. Like, they have some of the best pants I have seen so far in the RFL. Is those flames that are on their pants? Pretty impressive, Smitty. Rivers takes the snap. Oh, there we go. He gets it to Courtney Mitchell there for a huge catch and run for the first down. So this is what you want to see from Colorado Rivers. Starting to establish that chemistry. Because as you know, like the main guy now, that's going to be Dior Gore. We only saw him for 1 quarter tonight. They also signed Sylvester Leach after all of those years as a Hog. I don't know what Colorado Rivers was doing, but I'm just letting you know, Rivers, that is not going to work here in the pros like it did against Syracuse. Second and 12. Rivers checks it down. He's only going to get 3 yards, 5 yards there on the play. They've only converted 1 third down this whole entire game. Rivers takes snap. He's going to get it to Mitchell there for his 5th catch of the day. As he's going to be brought down by Claudison Ramsey. And here we go. It was a drop the last time on fourth down. What will they do on this one? Got to call it. Oh my goodness, as he was just feeling the heat there as he gets walloped. He just took a nasty hit from Bradley Paris there. As Bradley Paris, he's been in the league for 7 years, formerly out of Appalachian State. As he just gave Colorado Rivers a very nice, oh my gosh, breaks the tackle as that is a first down for the Pioneers. But yeah, I think Bradley Paris just gave Rivers a very nice welcome to the RFL moment there. And what a great play there by Dalton Robinson, the former Crimson Tide tight end back in CS5. As you think the Pioneers are going to try to end this clock try to drain this clock as best as they can. Witherspoon takes the carry. And he's going to get no yards on the play. But just like I said, guys, many more games to come tomorrow and on Thursday as well. You don't want to miss anything here. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button to the Relocation Football League Season X. We're still only in just the preseason here, too, as we got 2 more weeks of preseason. And then, of course, guys, we got Season X starting in February. Week 1 is almost here. It's going to be a screen pass as Bain is just going to get rid of this. As that will bring the field goal team out. So far, Tanner Brown has hit every single kick, and he will hit that one as well. So now a 14-point lead for the Diablos, 23-9. As Colorado Rivers, he will get one more chance to at least try to make something out of what's been a nothing game for him here. But just like I said, I really do believe Forbes is playing it very close to the chest. I don't think you want to show too much of your hand in the preseason. This is really where you just want to see what guys can do. If they can do those little things right. Nice pass there to Courtney Mitchell. He has been the main guy for the Diablos in this game.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Incomplete pass.
Intended for number 27. Incomplete. Brings up second and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Rivers checks it down to Mitchell there. Jesse Newhouser on the tackle for a 2-yard gain.
Makes it 3rd and 8.
Rivers gets it to Corey Polly there for a big catch and run, as that is going to be a first down. Diablos as he gets out of bounds, so that will stop the clock.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Rivers, he's going to keep it for himself. Oh my goodness, and just the speed that these defenders have in the RFL, brought down by David Lowry there.
Brings up second and 8.
That RFL speed is just different from the college. Man in motion here. Gonna hand the ball off as he's going to be brought down. Only gets about a yard on the play, as now they will play the hurry up.
No gain on the play. It's now 3rd and 8.
Oh my gosh, pressure is coming, and that is almost picked off by Carl Stampert as he breaks up the pass.
Results in a 4th down.
Fourth down. Can they convert here? He's got to get rid of it. He's going to go deep. Incomplete pass. Pass is broken up, and that will probably just about do it for the Diablos in this game. As Larry Cloud with the pass break up there. So not what you want to see, but just got to remember, it's the preseason, and there's a long way to go for a young quarterback like Colorado Rivers. As the Diablos, they will call their second timeout. So maybe the Diablos, they at least want to get one more chance to have the ball.
Second and 4.
Oh my goodness, big time hit. Duke Cushing laying the boom there. We've heard Duke Cushing's name called a lot tonight. I haven't heard Lou Burke's name. That was another draft pick. One of those steals that Forbes had in the Season X draft. Oh, that is a big time hit. Incomplete pass. Pass broken up by Alex Kender. So Colorado Rivers, he will get one more chance.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
So here we go. There's been some, I will say, out of all 3 of these games, there have been some big time hits throughout all of these games. So that's going to be something to watch out for. And I know everyone is kind of concerned about the injuries and everything, but man, we could be seeing some big time names getting popped this year. I mean, we just saw one of the best, maybe the best college series running back ever of all time last night getting popped. Rivers is going to check it down here for a 5-yard gain. I know Rivers, out of anybody, he wants to score on this drive, at least get some points on the board.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second.
Takes snap as he's going to, Corey Polly almost loses his footing there.
A gain of 17 yards.
As the Diablos here, they are playing hurry up. They're going to spike this ball.
First and 10.
And this is kind of what you want to see from Rivers, even though, you know, chances to win this game are pretty much at 0, but, you know, what if a game is really close? This is what you want to see from Colorado Rivers. He's going to heave it up here. And that is a touchdown. Wow, Corey Polley as well. Rookie-to-rookie connection. And what a dot by Colorado Rivers to Corey Polley. And we don't even get a replay of that? Come on. But anyway, that is an incredible pass and an even better catch by Corey Polley III. So they will go for the onside kick here as the Pioneers, they will recover this. As that will just about do it. So that will definitely bring victory for Nation. But hey, what a last drive for Colorado Rivers and for Corey Polley there. Corey Polley there had some big 2 plays there on that last drive. So you got something there. As that will do it for us. What a game it was for the Pioneers. So just like I said, guys, next week we will be seeing the Pioneers as they will be taking on the Crusaders, and then the Diablos. They will be taking on the Bulls, who are also their week 1 opponent as well. So that will do it for me, guys. I will show you guys the stats. So I'm going to get out of here, guys. Do not forget to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button so you guys don't miss any of the action here in the RFL. So that's going to do it for me. I'm P-Con, and I will be closing it out, and I hope you guys have a great night. Thank you.